Hello my beautiful hammerhead and welcome back to another video. So today, like the 2 days before, we have more faction packs for Age of Sigmar's 4th edition, and this time it is, of course, the Death faction. So hail and praise Nagash, for he will return from his broken state that he's in. Let me phrase it this way. So Death faction, of course, is Flesh Eater Courts, Nighthorn, Soulblight Gravelords and Oziark Bone Reapers. Let's dive in with the Flesh Eater cuties. So, battle formations, just a quick recap. You declare your battle formation while you're writing your army list, and that is the rule, the special army rule that you go with. This is in addition to the battle traits. So the first one is Cannibal Court, which is not a big surprise with the naming convention here. But okay, it is once per turn in your army at the end of any turn, which means every turn. A special ability, it is a Hunger for Glory. The effect is give 1 Noble Deeds point to each friendly Flesh Eater Courts hero wholly outside friendly territory. That one is really nice because, like I like to say, NDPs are your battle traits. Noble Deeds here. You can bring back your infantry, your cavalry points with those. So it's a really nice source to have. And if you have 6 NDPs per hero, your hero gets an aura which buffs your, well, servants around you. Then we have Lords of the Manor. It's a rally passive ability. Raise the banners. The effect is each time a friendly unit uses an ability that returns any slain models to a friendly serfs or knights unit, add 1 to the number of slain models returned to that unit. That one is really tough. So again, this is just a first impression here. But again, Noble Deeds points, NDPs, you use those to bring back, not only bring back, but you bring 1 NDP is 1 serf, 2 NDPs is a knight. So you bring back 2 knights. So your Morbag knights are a set of 3, reinforce them, you have a set of 6 in 1 unit, and to bring back at least 2 every time is kind of fantastic. Okay, then we have Ghoul Patrol. It's an aggressive passive ability, or like I like to say, a passive-aggressive ability, Gore-Splattered Hunters. The effect is, when players are alternating picking units to use a fight ability, when it is your turn to pick a unit, you can pick 2 Crypt Ghouls units instead of 1. Neither unit can have Strike Last, resolve the second fight ability immediately after the first. Okay, I'm not the biggest fan of that one. But I must admit I don't know the War Scroll for the Crypt Ghouls. We will have a look in a moment for this. The condition that there must not be a Strike Last on that unit. There are a lot of armies around that have Strike Last for their opponents. So I don't know if that is too good. Oh, but again, we will look at the Crypt Ghouls in a moment. Then we have Royal Menagerie. It is a once per turn in your army, in your combat phase, an aggressive ability, Meat for the Beasts. So you pick a friendly Flesh Eater Courts monster to be the target. The effect is roll a dice. On a 3+, the target has strike first for the rest of the turn. That one is nice, so your Royal Zombie Dragon and the Abhorrent Ghoul King on top, and so on. This is kinda nice. Let's look at Usharan and the Crypt Ghouls, because I want to know. Usharan should be a monster. Wait, Nagash can have strike first, by the way, because he is a monster. And this does only say, where is it? Royal Menagerie. Pick a friendly Flesh Eater Courts monster to be the target. And Nagash in the Flesh Eater Cuties has the Flesh Eater Courts keyword. That one is kind of nice. I like that one. So, be quick here about it. No, this is the Crypt Guard, but the Crypt Ghouls, because now this is rather important. Usually I don't do this. Where are the Crypt Ghouls, by the way? They are way, way down there, where they belong as the servants. Okay, they have crit auto wound, which is kinda nice with 2 attacks, 4 and force, 1 damage. Royal Approval is a passive aggressive ability. Add 1 to the rend characteristic of this unit's melee weapons while it is wholly within 12 inches of any friendly courtiers or abhorrents. With a 6+ save and 6+ ward, they will fall like cardboard cutouts in a storm. I don't know. We will have to wait and see how this will work out in the game. But yeah, let's continue with the next death faction. It is Nighthaunts. The battle formation, the first one is Vanishing Phantasms. It is a once per turn in your army, your movement phase, a move ability. Ethereal Translocation. So pick a friendly Nighthaunt unit that is not in combat to use this ability. The effect is remove that unit from the battlefield and set it up again on the battlefield more than 9 inches from all enemy units. Its keywords core. So your regular teleport ability, it doesn't matter which unit it is. It's only a Nighthaunt unit that is not in combat. So again, it can be a Nagash, it can be Lady Olinda or Olinda, whatever you want to pronounce her name. This can be anyone. I like this. Keywords core here is really, really important. You can't ethereal translocate your unit and then move again, because both of them have the keywords core. You are only allowed to use 1 core ability per phase. Then we have the Hunters of the Accursed battle formation. It is a once per turn in your army at the end of any turn, an aggressive ability. It is Vengeful Malison. Declare, pick up to 3 enemy heroes, each within 12 inches of a different friendly Nighthaunt hero to be the target. What? Okay, wait. Effect is roll a d3 for each target on a 2+, inflict an amount of mortal damage on the target equal to the roll. Oh, okay, wait, I know where my mind went. Pick 3 enemy heroes. I don't know why my mind went to Nighthaunt heroes here. This is kind of nice. I like that one. It's a little bit like the battle trait for the Fire Slayers, when you can aim your Fire Steel axes at the throwing axes at enemies. But I don't know, this feels like those two could be better. Let's look at them. Deathstalkers, it's a passive movement ability. There is no escape. I love that. The effect is friendly Nighthaunt units can use charge abilities even if they used a run or retreat ability in the same turn. In addition, no mortal damage is inflicted on friendly Nighthaunt units by retreat abilities. That one is really, really nice. I love this one because run and charge, retreat and charge is awesome. And again, no mortal damage being inflicted upon you for retreating out of combat is really good. That one, I love this. Then we have Procession of Death. It's a passive defensive ability, Cavalcade of Death. The effect is friendly Nighthaunt infantry units have a ward of 5, while they are wholly within 6 inches of a black coach. Depends on how the black coach will be. We will look at it in a moment, but this also feels like we have to wait and see how the game will pan out. But I must admit, Vanishing Phantasms and Deathstalkers right now are my favorites. I love those two. Vengeful Malison can be fine. Procession of Death. Let's look at the Black Coach. Because the translocation again is for every unit. That also includes the Black Coach, by the way. So Black Coach, those are a lot of auto wounds here. Oh yeah, because every Nighthaunt unit has auto wounds. this is a lot. I'm not gonna go through with this because this is supposed to be only for the battle formations. We will look at this on Saturday, so if you want to know, please let me know in the comment section down below. Again, Saturday will be the day where we look at more and not just the battle formations. In the stream, I mean. So then we have the Soulblight Grave Lords, our friendly vampires from everywhere around. We have Legion of Shaiish is the first battle formation. It's a passive special ability, Horror Unending. The effect is you can pick one additional target when using the Deathly Invocation ability. That one is nice. Your Deathly Invocation ability is, you shouldn't forget, your battle trait, one of your battle traits, which everyone can basically use here. Let's just go quickly through it. Pick a friendly Soulblight Gravelord's hero to use this ability, then pick up to 3 friendly Death Rattle or Deathwalker units wholly within 12 inches of that hero to be the targets. So that means your skeletons, your Graveguard, and your zombies, and maybe the Black Knights, probably the Black Knights, because they're also skeletons. If the target is damaged, heal 3, flat 3. If the target is not damaged, return a number of slain models to it with a combined health characteristic of up to 3. So that one is nice if you want to play a lot of Skelly boys. 4 units to pick is fantastic. Then we have Bacchanal of Blood. Bacchanal? Don't know how to pronounce this one. Passive special ability, again, Aristocracy of the Night. The effect is add 1 to casting rolls for friendly vampire units that are not in combat, and add 1 to wound rolls for combat attacks made by friendly vampire units that charged in the same turn. That one seems nice. Because you will probably charge, there are a lot of shenanigans here that make your vampires really mobile. Casting rolls is fine. I'm more of the priest advocate here in Age of Sigmar 4th edition, but I like this one. This one looks like fun, because especially, again, +1 to wound is don't gloss over +1 to hit and wound and save, because don't forget, we only have 4 CP per round, and everything that gives us bonus to those things is always good as of right now. Then we have the Death Stench Drove. It is a once per turn in your army at the end of any turn, so every turn, an aggressive ability, Dragged Down and Torn Apart. I love the names here. Declare pick up to 3 friendly Deathwalker units in combat to be the targets. So when you want to play 60 zombies here. The effect is for each target, make a pylon move, and then pick an enemy unit in combat with the target and roll a d3 on a 2+, inflict an amount of mortal damage on the enemy unit equal to the roll. So we already saw this one with Seraphon, Daughters of Cain, and Khorne. And then we have Death March as the 4th battle formation. It's a passive aggressive ability. It is Tide of Bones and Blades. The effect is add 1 to the rend characteristic of melee weapons used by friendly Death Rattle units that charged in the same turn for attacks that target a unit that has fewer models than the attacking unit. That one seems also nice. The only thing here, please don't forget that even though we buy the skeletons as a pack of 20, the unit size is 10. So we need to reinforce them because there are probably going to be a lot units around that will have more models than 10. So, and skeletons are not the toughest, we must admit this. But again, I really like this one, especially against a little bit more elite armies when there are not a lot of models around. This one is nice. So here with Soulblights, I'm really positive with basically all of them. They're really thematic, and the Legion of Shaiish and Death March, for me personally as a Skelly Boy fan, those are probably the wants to go for me. But I must... Oh, wait. This is really hard for me right now because I really like all 4 of them. I need more zombies. I need 20 more to make this one work. But okay, let's go to my favorite boner boys, the Osiark Bone Reapers. So with those, I'm really interested in the battle formations. We first have the Mortisan Council. We already had this one in the battle, the faction focus. It is add 1 to casting rolls for friendly Osiark Bone Reapers infantry wizards. And this one is a passive special ability. Mortisan infantry. Let's just no, Osiark Bone Reapers infantry wizards. That is basically everyone. The only ones that are not infantry is Arkan and Nagash. That was kinda embarrassing that I forgot the big man's name here. But every other caster is an infantry model. Even the Soul Mason, even though he's on his chair, I don't know, he has the chair on itself. Yeah, even he is infantry, even though he's basically on a mount. But yeah, then we have the Mortek Ballistari. In your shooting phase, of course, it's a shooting ability, Crawling Barrage. Declare, pick up to 3 friendly Mortek crawler units that are wholly within friendly territory and that have not used a move ability this turn to be the targets. Okay, this is going to be interesting. The effect is add 1 to hit rolls for each target's shooting attacks for the rest of the turn. Okay, do they hit on a 4? I believe it was a 4. We will look at it in a moment. Then we have the Kavalos Lance. Is the 3rd battle formation. Once per battle in your army in the deployment phase, a movement ability, Swift as Death. Declare, pick up to 3 friendly Osiark Bone Reapers cavalry units to be the targets. So your hero cavalry, and if you're probably going to take 2 cavalry, so Kavalos Death Rider units. So each target can move 6 inches but cannot end that move in combat. So this one is really nice to go and take more space in the kill zone, basically, in the land, in no man's land. Then we have the Mortek Phalanx. It's a rally ability once per turn in your army in your movement phase. Send in the reserves. Declare, pick a friendly Mortek Guard unit that has been destroyed to be the target. The effect is roll a dice. On a 5+, set up a replacement unit with half the number of models from the target unit, rounding up on the battlefield more than 9 inches from all enemy units. On a 5+. Oh no, I don't like this one. This one seems... Why is it on a 5+? I'm a little bit baffled here right now. But again, I must admit, I just opened the PDFs. I don't know what the War Scrolls look like. Maybe they're really tough. Maybe they're extremely good. But when we can have Stormcast Eternal, Dragon Riders come back, and that on the cost of a CP, that seems a lot better than just Mortek Guard. Because Mortek Guard, let's go and look at it. This is going to be interesting here right now. Wait. First of all, also, oh, the War Scroll for the Warcry Warband is already here. Okay, interesting. So, okay, Mortek Guard, anti-charge +1 to rend, crit 2 hits, ignore all modifiers for save rolls for this unit, positive and negative for the rest of the turn. This unit did not use a move ability in the same turn. Okay, it seems fine. 4+ save, Ward 6, okay, Standard Bearer Champion. Okay, I don't know, the 5+1 seems a little bit The other ones look way better. Let's look. The Mortek Crawler hits on a 4. Yes, okay, hits on a 3 now with the what was the name? I forgot. With the Mortek Ballistari. That one seems nice if you want to play 3 Mortek Crawlers. hitting on the 3 again is really nice. So Nighthorns and Soulblight Gravelords are right now, oh no, I can't say it like that. I love all my death factions. Some of them are hit and miss, but I still see a lot of use for some of them. Again, the Black Coach one for Procession of Death, I have to see this one in action, like the which one was it? The Aristocracy of the Night. Because the +1 to cast is fine. I'm more of a priest person in Age of Sigmar 4th edition because mathematically priests are better. But I must admit, again, I haven't seen the spell lore. The spell lore, I'm going to wait and see how this will look. The Flesh Eater Cords are a win almost all around. The Crypt Ghouls are a little bit. I have to wait and see this one. This is basically everything. 3 of them are great for me personally, and the other one I have to see. But these are just my thoughts. Again, if you have any thoughts and questions, please leave them in the comment section down below. We will collect them so we can talk about basically every faction on Saturday as much as we have time. And then we will have a great time talking more rules and hopefully a little bit of lore if you want. But yeah, again, leave your thoughts and questions in the comment section down below. I am keen to know what you have to say. And while you're down there, please remember to do all the YouTube stuff because, oh crap, oh, almost ruined my keyboard. Because hitting buttons is not only fun. Why? Because that way we can build a bigger community and talk more wargaming almost every day. And of course lore. And by that I of course mean like and subscribe. And if you want, you can support me with the links in the description box as well. Otherwise, have a great day, my friend. Stay fantastic, stay hydrated, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, bye, bye.